Abortion isn't killing, it's letting die. Do you think that distinction is morally significant? Yeah, a bit. Refusing to save someone is not as bad as actively killing someone. Okay, but I think when you inject poison into someone's heart or tear their limbs off, that's more like actively killing them, right? Both of those methods are about later abortions. The vast majority of abortions are in the first trimester. First trimester surgical abortion using suction is a mechanical process that still involves destroying very tiny, very fragile arms and legs. You don't think that's killing? Well, medication abortion is becoming the most common method of first trimester abortion, and that just involves disconnecting the embryo from the woman's body. That's not killing. I mean, you're taking away the embryo's only possible source of oxygen, so sounds like suffocation to me. The only possible source of oxygen is the body of a woman who might not want to be pregnant, right? So she's refusing to use her body to save the embryo, but that's not the same as actively killing. Did you know that historically many societies regularly practiced infanticide? No. Yeah, basically parents would get rid of babies who they believed would be too difficult to keep alive or to take care of. What does that have to do with anything? One of the most widespread methods of infanticide was exposure, meaning leaving the baby out on the streets or in the woods or somewhere and letting him or her die alone. That sounds terrible. Yeah. Do you think when parents left their babies to die alone, they killed those babies or just let them die? Maybe you could make an argument that they let them die. Do you think it would be wrong to let a child die of exposure? Of course, but that child isn't using someone's body against their will. Well, throughout most of history, a newborn couldn't survive unless the mom breastfed, so that's using someone's body. I'm just saying abortion is different than infanticide, in some ways. But putting a child in an environment where you know she can't possibly survive doesn't exactly sound like the moral high ground. So even if we ignore the methods of abortion that are indisputably actively killing, and if we ignore that abortion pills basically result in suffocation, medication abortion involves putting embryos in environments where they can't possibly survive. So describing that just as refusing to save seems like kind of a stretch.